Good morning, Seaside Middle School. Today is Wednesday, October 1st, 2025. Ooh, I got too excited. And this is Mrs. Arnold Webb with the morning announcements. Good morning, everybody. Happy October. Arguably my favorite month of the year. And it's Wednesday, so I couldn't help it with the Wednesday gift. I couldn't help it. Couldn't help it. It had to be done. So happy October. All right. So remember our Seaside Middle School store expectations. Be safe, open-minded, accountable, and respectful every single day on campus. Um, let's see here. Let's really work on the following all classroom directions and classroom procedures. Let's also think about coming prepared to participate to the best of your ability, come with your class materials and assignments, and being courteous to adults and peers. We're getting a lot of disruptive minor referrals. So if we're being sore, we're not showing disruption in our classrooms. So let's really work on that, Eagles. All right. So what is coming up at the end of this month? Now I can officially say it. At the end of the month is the end of the trimester. So you literally have 31 more days, 31 more days to get all of your work into your teachers for reassessment. So if you got a 1 or a 2 on an assignment or a not turned in, you can fix that. That's the cool thing. So if you fix it, you've got an opportunity to show mastery in your classes. So you can get all 3s and keep your elective. What's next? So again, this is what Miss Lyon and I look like when we're so proud of you when you don't get any minor referrals. And thank you, teachers, for putting in minor referrals. We really appreciate it, especially if we're seeing students that are continuing to be disruptive to the learning environment. We have had quite a few of those lately. We're starting to have parent meetings. So if you have students that are disrupting the learning of others, too much talking, being silly, not listening to directions, quieting down, please put in minor referrals. Not that we want to get students in trouble, but sometimes we need to be reminded of our SOAR expectations so that we can be our best selves and that we are making sure that we are allowing everybody around us to learn. No cell phones. I say it every day. We kind of know the business. Cell phone pockets or in your backpacks, often turned off, put away. And please do not have them in your pant pockets. That is not a acceptable location. We've been saying that since day 1 of school. And I got another new cool planner. Look at this great planner. It's very organized. Mr. Holiday is throwing shade and saying he really wants people to make some SMART goals. So make sure that we've got SMART goals, right? So if we're going to come up with a goal, how are we going to do it? How long is it going to take, right? So teachers really help kids hone in on those SMART goals this week. Oh, it's Wednesday. I forgot to move the little thing. The only thing on Wednesday is gardening club. So just gardening club today because it's Wednesday. Wednesday's gardening club. Be a buddy, not a bully. It's a bully-free zone here at Seaside Middle School. Be a friend, say kind things, and keep your hands to yourself. And that is how you become a buddy, not a bully. It is going to be the October campaign for the leadership class to be upstanders and not bystanders. So get ready for a really entertaining video on Friday that stars me looking real silly. So get ready for that. That's a fun little teaser for Friday. No food and drink in classrooms. It is still a problem. We still have ants because we're still eating in classrooms. The less we eat in classrooms, the less food they have, and then they're going to go away. So please stop eating in classrooms. Thanks, teachers, for putting in minor referrals for students that are sneaking bites of chips and such. All right. So again, thank you for being SOAR in the community. Don't throw garbage in people's yards in the street. We don't want any of that. Again, just be a good, kind, cool human walking to and from school. And don't stand in the neighbors, driveways and stuff. Just, keep walking and hang out with your friends. Be your best self. Trash all over campus. There is no trash cannot. There's only trash can. Make sure we are using trash cans. We're starting to see trash in particular areas that is indicating to Miss Lyon and I and the custodians that we might need to put a garbage can there. So in the front of the school, we're still seeing a ton of garbage. So if that means that we got to get a garbage can out there, that's fine. But we want to see you guys use the garbage can. So please don't just stuff your garbage in weird little corners. That doesn't get rid of the garbage. Then we just have garbage in front of the school. Okay. We can get a garbage can out there. Easy fix. Bathroom usage looking good. I'll show you the report on Friday. So I'm pretty proud so far of the bathroom usage, even with Mr. Standifer being out. People are doing what they got to do. Thank you, teachers, for stepping up to the plate and helping us with the bathrooms as much as possible. We really appreciate it. It's hard when our Superman's out, right? And Saturday Academy, we had 50 kids last week, so we're really excited to have you back. We're going to have some cool stuff for October Saturday Academies. Talk to Miss Norma or Mr. Mayhew, and they'll tell you all about Saturday schools that are coming up. And then we have some pretty fun, exciting stuff. So tomorrow we're going to have student of the month. It's kind of like a bi-monthly thing. So for August and September, our big push was students being safe, and your teachers and all of our staff members nominated kiddos that we saw following those expectations to a T. So we have a pretty cool surprise for the persons with the most nominations. And we have certificates for everybody who was nominated on Friday. So I'm going to have all the names up tomorrow. You're going to get your certificates on Friday, and you're going to get your funds prize if you were the person that got the most nominations. And then when we come back from October break, we're going to start focusing on being open-minded. And if you want to be in the morning announcements, let me know, which a lot of you have been. There's been so many emails, I actually can't keep up with them. I feel kind of bad. People are like, this is my second email. I'm like, I know, I'm trying my best. I don't have one today because I'm in a super secret location, but that's all right. Okay, so other than that, this has been Mrs. Arfa Webb and my spooky pumpkin friend with the morning announcements. I hope that you have a wackily wonderful Wednesday. You enjoy my path, and that you, or Flex, and you learn something new.